As we all know, 2020 was a dumpster fire of a year. Thanks to the evil hell beast that is COVID, we missed out on seeing the majority of great movies that were supposed to be released. But as things start to get better with the creation of the vaccine, and the majority of streaming services scrambling to buy distribution rights, it looks like we will begin to see these films be released. With all that being said, I'm Josh from 4 Nerds by Nerds, and here's our top 10 most anticipated movies of 2021. Number 10, Nobody. From one of the writers of the John Wick franchise, Nobody is an action comedy starring the amazing Bob Odenkirk as an overlooked father and husband. After his home is robbed, his hidden past and talents come to the surface as he becomes a John Wick-esque badass. We can't wait to see this action comedy when it releases on February 26th. Number 9, Coming to America. One of the best comedies of all time, Coming to America is a hilarious film about a prince coming to America to find love. Now, 33 years later, the sequel sees Eddie Murphy reprise his role as Prince Akeem, now returning to America in search of his long-lost son. Also returning for the sequel is Arsenio Hall, James Earl Jones, Louis Anderson, and more. Joining the cast this time around are Leslie Jones, Tracy Morgan, and Wesley Snipes. Will this comedy sequel live up to its original? We'll find out when it releases later this year in December. Number 8, A Quiet Place 2. The sequel to the 2018 directorial debut of John Krasinski, A Quiet Place 2 was one of our most anticipated movies from last year. The first major motion picture to feel the effects of the COVID pandemic, A Quiet Place 2 was pushed from its original release date of March 2020 to September of 2021. The story looks to pick up right where we left off, as the Abbott family ventures into the unknown, finding that the creatures are not the only threat out there. A Quiet Place 2 crashes into cinemas on September 17th. Number 7, Candyman.
Be my victim. Be my victim.
A spiritual sequel to the 1992 cult classic horror film, Candyman returns us to Cabrini Green, now a gentrified area. Anthony and his partner move into the neighborhood only to wind up opening old wounds and unleashing a terrifying wave of violence. As big fans of the original, we will be first in line when Candyman hits theaters this August. Number 6, Venom, Let There Be Carnage. A sequel to the 2018 smash hit, Venom, Let There Be Carnage sees leading man Tom Hardy return as Eddie Brock, along with his symbiote better half Venom, to take on Venom's sadistic offspring Carnage after it attaches itself to the serial killer Cletus Cassidy, played by Woody Harrelson. Directed by the master of mocap Andy Serkis, Venom Let There Be Carnage has all the tools needed to be an incredible sequel. We'll see if it can surpass its predecessor when Venom Let There Be Carnage hits the big screen on June 25th. Number 5, Mortal Kombat. Little is known about the new film based on the hit video game franchise, but here's what we do know. The cast of characters from the game franchise that we will see in this movie is quite impressive.
Mortal Kombat.
Including the likes of Liu Kang, Sub-Zero, Scorpion, Raiden, Shang Tsung, Sonya Blade, Jax, Kano, and Cole Young? Anyways, the creators of the film have promised brutal action and fatalities on screen, and we are all for that. Mortal Kombat hits theaters and HBO Max on April 16th. Number 4, Black Widow. One of our most anticipated movies of 2020, and a criminally overdue movie by Marvel, Black Widow is a film taking place between the events of Civil War and Infinity War. The film focuses on Natasha, aka Black Widow's, struggling with a conspiracy that ties to her dark past long before she became an Avenger.
How many others are there? Enough.
Nat must take on the Taskmaster, who will stop at nothing to bring her down. The incredible Scarlett Johansson is joined by an all-star cast including Rachel Weisz, Florence Pugh, and David Harbour. If everything goes as planned, Black Widow will be hitting the big screen on May 7th. Number 3. Halloween Kills. If you are a die-hard fan of the Halloween franchise like me, then you were very disappointed when Halloween Kills was pushed back an entire year to October 2021. But with the director David Gordon Green confirming the film will be released this year no matter what, we will finally get to see the sequel to the 2018 mega hit Halloween, which is a sequel to 1978's Halloween, not to be confused with 2007's Halloween. So wait, 2018 is a sequel to the original Halloween, making it the third movie called Halloween, but is also the third Halloween 2 at the same time? What the fuck is going on? Halloween Kills will be killing it at the box office when it hits theaters this October. Number 2, Spider-Man 3. With the large list of returning characters, plans to mix universes, and all the other news surrounding this movie, it's no wonder a movie that hasn't even released its title yet is so high up on our list. The third solo outing of Tom Holland's Spider-Man is sure to surprise and possibly overwhelm fans.
Spider-Man's name is Peter Parker. What the?
As we find out the repercussion of Peter's identity being revealed, and we find out if this film will really turn out to be a live-action Spider-Verse movie, as Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield are heavily rumored to return, as well as a slew of characters from the other Spider-Man universes, including Alfred Molina as Dr. Octopus and Jamie Foxx as Electro. Myself and fellow nerds around the world will have to wait until December 17th to unravel the web of this epic tale. Before we reveal number 1, here are some honorable mentions that we are still very excited for. And finally, number 1, Godzilla vs. Kong. There haven't been many films I've anticipated in the way I anticipated 2014's Godzilla. I scoured the internet for the leaked teaser footage, got as giddy as a child every time a new image was revealed, and was first in line on opening day. Though I did have some issues with the film, and every other film in the now titled Monsterverse, I still walked out of every one positive and enjoying the film with the anticipation that it was all building to this. The unstoppable force meets the immovable object, the King of Skull Island versus the King of the Monsters. Two of my favorite characters of all time clash on the big screen for the first time in 59 years, and I couldn't be more excited. Since we don't have to worry about either of their mothers being named Martha,
Why did you say that name?
Godzilla vs. Kong looks like it will be an all-out war between the two titans. And the inclusion of the not confirmed, definitely confirmed to be in the movie, Mechagodzilla, this film will hopefully be the giant hit fans expect it to be when it comes out into theaters and HBO Max on March 31st. What movies are you looking forward to most this year? Let us know in the comments. Also, let us know what other top 10 lists you'd like to see us do. Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay nerdy, my friends.